When I got to prison, I could see that I needed to find a way to make my life meaningful. Because in the free world, I was very busy. I had different businesses and family, and I was just on the go. And I got to prison, and it was like I was trying to figure out how to use a telephone, how to iron my clothes. Very simple. And I was first given a job in the kitchen. I didn't like that job, so I went and found a job in education, which I liked better. But also, I had been a photographer in the free world for years. That's what my mother was. That's what my grandparents were. That's what my uncles were. And so I wanted to find a way. And I could see they had compound photographers, which means that on the weekends, the girls could buy a ticket for $1, go down and get a picture and send it home to their family. And so my thought was, well, should I apply to be a compound photographer? Well, I found out that it's actually a really prestigious job. It pays like $1 an hour, which is a lot in prison. So there were a lineup of girls that wanted to have that job, and I was brand new in prison. So I went to my boss in education and just said, I want to write a curriculum, a photography curriculum, and I want to teach girls the basics of photography because that's something that they can use their whole life, right? Which was so cool because she said, yeah, do it. So I wrote this curriculum. I even had some pictures and things sent in, and I made a presentation. The girls were so excited. I introduced the class. Everyone lined up to take it. And my boss let me use the camera and show the girls different angles and things, which was so cool. Then I got transferred to a different prison a year later. And at that prison, I became a compound photographer. And the thing for me about photography is, and so many of these girls had never seen themselves like a picture of their soul. You know, most of the women in prison had been sexualized, and they were so used to trying to look so sexy, and they'd wear tight sweats and everything else. And I took potato chip bags and made a reflector, and I took a light and passed it through this scrim. And even in prison, and we didn't have the best camera, but I made a little studio, and I would do these glamour shots of the girls, like close-ups leaning in, and they could see themselves. They loved the pictures. And for me, I loved them. That's something. And so today I'm photographing a wedding, and I don't do it a lot. I did it for years, and now I do a lot more recovery coach work. I've written a couple books. Like, I have all kinds of things that I do today that are different. I do a lot of speaking and working with people in prison. But what I love about photography is that we have an opportunity as photographers to truly see into someone's soul and capture that real beauty. And that was available to me even in prison.